Hello, Holyrood Secondary School community. My name is Ms. Longo, the principal teacher of literacy, and today is World Book Day. We have a few different exciting activities for all of our pupils, and this is one of them. Holyrood Secondary School is going to be doing the Masked Reader. Much like the Masked Singer has people guess who is singing, today what I'm going to ask the students to do is guess who is reading. These are all of our participants on the left. What we're going to do is show you a little emoji character with a name, and then you're going to hear a silly voice reading a passage. Now, each of the teachers on the left have chosen their favorite book and have picked a few different sentences from the book to read aloud to you. We've covered the voices and made them sound a bit strange, and what you're going to do is listen to each one, and then at the end you're going to fill in a survey and try and guess who chose each book and whose voice was that reading.
Thank goodness we don't meet many people like her in this world. Although they do exist, and all of us are likely to come across at least one of them in a lifetime. If you ever do, you should behave as though you would if you met an enraged rhinoceros out in the bush. Climb up the nearest tree and stay there until it has gone away.
Isn't it splendid to think of all the things there are to find out about? It just makes me feel glad to be alive. It's such an interesting world. It wouldn't be half so interesting if we knew all about everything, would it? There'd be no scope for imagination then.
The huge snake emerged to climb slowly up Voldemort's chair. It rose, seemingly endlessly, and came to rest across Voldemort's shoulders. Its neck the thickness of a man's thigh, its eyes with their vertical slits for pupils unblinking.
Now what I want is facts. Teach these boys and girls nothing but facts. Facts alone are wanted in life. Plant nothing else and root out everything else. You can only form the minds of reasoning animals upon fact. Nothing else will ever be of any service.
It was very dark, and the wind howled horribly around her, but Dorothy found she was writing quite easily. After the first few whirls around, and one other time when the house tipped badly, she felt as if she were being rocked gently like a baby in a cradle.
He had come a long way to this blue lawn, and his dream must have seemed so close that he could hardly fail to grasp it. He did not know that it was already behind him, somewhere back in that vast obscurity beyond the city, where the dark fields of the Republic rolled on into the night.
I attempted to rise, but was not able to stir. When it happened to lie back, I found my arms and legs were strongly fastened on each side to the ground, and my hair, which was long and thick, tied down in the same manner.
Christmas won't be Christmas without any presents, grumbled Joe lying on the rug. It's so dreadful to be poor-eyed Meg looking down at her old dress. I don't think it's fair for some girls to have plenty of pretty things and other girls nothing at all, added little Amy with an injured sniff. We've got father and mother and each other, said Beth contentedly from her corner.
The fact is, here the professor glanced round nervously and dropped his voice to a whisper. I was there myself, on the balcony with Pontius Pilate, in the garden when he talked to Caliphus, and on the platform, but secretly, incognito, so to speak. So don't breathe a word of it to anyone, and please keep it an absolute secret. Shh.
If sailor tales to sailor tunes, storm and adventure, heat and cold, schooners, islands and maroons, and buccaneers and buried gold, and all the old romance retold exactly in the ancient way, can please as me they pleased of old the wiser youngsters of today, so be it, and fall on.
She moved through the space beneath the arch where the man was sleeping. She found the other pillars identically marked, their faces obliterated on all sides by the names that were carved on them. Who are these? She gestured with her hand. These? The man with the brush sounded surprised. Or lost.
I see only one hope for our country, and that is when white men and black men, desiring only the good of their country, come together to work for it.
No life organism can continue for long to exist sanely under conditions of absolute reality. Even larks and katydids are supposed by some to dream. Hill House, not seen, stood by itself against its hills, holding darkness within. It done so for 80 years and might stand for 80 more.
That's the end of our masked reader samples. What you can do now is fill in the form below. It's also on your year group team pages and on your English class teams pages. What you need to do is just take a guess. Who was each masked reader? There's going to be prizes for some of our top answers, and we hope you do well. Good luck!